guys, and welcome to CNN Films and Animation. Well, we're almost through with Scooby-Doo. As I've said before, we're continuing it with 3 more movies.
Yep.
What are those movies, Corey?
The movies that we're going to tackle today are Chill Out Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King, and Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword.
Sweet. Alright. We'll get started with Chill Out Scooby-Doo.
Yep. So Chill Out Scooby-Doo follows...
It starts out with Fred, Daphne, and Velma. They're on vacation in Paris. City of Lights. And they're wondering, where are Scooby and Shaggy? They are on an airplane bound for the Himalayas to be used as bait for a evil-ish hunter who is after the world's most rarest prey, the abominable snowman. From a call from Shaggy to Fred, saying that that's very statically and they can't hear anything. Fred looks it up on his GPS on his phone and learns that Scooby and Shaggy are in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
So they head out cross country to try to get there. And they end up in Mongolia. Yeah. Okay. And Scooby and Shaggy have gotten, after some slapstick humor, and they end up in a Tibetan town where they help form a group to go where they're looking for the abominable snowmen. Scooby and Shaggy learned that they were only invited on the plane to be used as bait, which that is never really talked about.
Yeah.
So the hunter knew that they solve mysteries and they're always the bait. Is that the joke?
I guess.
It never comes out and says that. It's just, hey, you were using this as bait.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, whatever. And after a run-in with the abominable snowman, Scooby and Shaggy end up at a radio station at the top of the mountain, which it's Mount Everest. How do you want to get anything up there? And they never had any oxygen tanks or masks or anything. Yeah, whatever.
And there they run into the guy from Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster, the guy who was a big fan, or the guy who was looking for the Loch Ness Monster.
Yes.
And he realizes that the Loch Ness Monster just doesn't exist, so he is going to go after his next dream.
The abominable snowman, which in his off time, he DJs over the radio, even though he is just supposed to tell the weather.
Yeah. There, the guy who's looking for the abominable snowman tells him that he keeps getting these letters from a secret admirer who is his, quote, #1 fan. Like, we've never heard that before. But anyway, really, the Fred, Velma, Daphne, they show up, and they're trying to find Scooby and Shaggy. Scooby and Shaggy are trying to, escape the abominable snowman
And the crazy hunter.
Yeah, and it all intertwines into this just giant mystery that turns into just a kind of a hot mess of a film.
Yeah, there's not really much substance to this one. The monster is fake. It does the whole... It has the same concept ending as the Loch Ness Monster, where it's like, is it real, is it not?
Yeah.
But really, the person behind the actual fake monster, yet again, is not punished.
Yeah.
A lot of holes in this one, really. Like, why do they take separate planes?
Yeah.
It,
And that has a reoccurring theme in the entire film because at the end of the film,
Fred takes a wrong plane.
yeah, and the gang are in Paris.
And he's in South America.
Yeah.
Okay, why not? So, what would you give this film?
Honestly, this one I'd probably give about a 4.3 out of 10.
I think I'm just going to go with a 4. There's not even really much that's neat about this film. I guess the mechanics of the fake monster are neat, but they're not explained.
I figured this one out real quick. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
In fact, I even questioned if this was just being spoon-fed. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
if this was true to the original series or if it's just gotten dumber as it's gone along.
Yeah, this one it really feeds the clues. They boom, hey, what's this? Da-da-da-da. And then, oh yeah, well this is what happened for that. Okay, done. Mystery solved. Let's go on vacation.
Yeah, but it's not very good. So let's move on to Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King.
This
Good.
this one's kind of different than a lot of the movies.
Yeah.
This
film is set on Halloween.
The way this one states is that Scooby and Shaggy, notorious cowards and afraid of nearly everything, every type of monster, are not afraid of monsters on Halloween night because that's the one night all the monsters are fake.
Yeah.
Which pretty much causes them to act like real jerks to a fake magician who swears vengeance.
Yeah. And he stumbles upon a fairy who
is out making mischief to him. She is not paying attention and she gets captured. And he steals her powers.
Yeah. And holds her captive, and it is up to Scooby and Shaggy to go into
the underworld to get the scepter from the Goblin King to right the balance between light and darkness. This film has some neat stuff. The fact that in this universe they're saying that magic is real, which all others, except for the witch's ghost, pretty much no, in the movie wise.
Yeah.
Which, okay, it's neat. They meet some interesting characters. They face off against Headless Horseman at one point.
Yeah.
Whose Jack-o'-lantern head is voiced by
Jay Leno. Yeah, this one has a lot of big name actors, providing voices. Jay Leno was one of them. Wallace Shawn, who is very well known for films like The Princess Bride and The Incredibles. Wayne Knight, who was in Jurassic Park, and he was Newman in Seinfeld, among other things. He plays the magician who swears vengeance. Tim Curry plays the Goblin King.
Is it James Belushi?
Yeah, James Belushi, along with another voice actor, play a couple of ghouls, and it's a lot of big names. I was surprised to see that.
The humor in this is okay. They do throw some unique situations. Some of it works, some of it doesn't.
I actually like this one for the most part. I like that it was real. I like that it was different than a lot of the other incarnations. I did think that this one dragged a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it felt too long. Like, it's only an hour and 10-minute long film, but it felt like nearly an hour and a half.
Yeah. They do all this build up, and the ending, they just kind of end it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, we need an ending. Here it is.
Yeah.
There's like what you would think is going to happen. Well, the obvious happens, and then it's the big reveal is like, wait, what? It's not exciting. It's not really like, yeah, they won. It's just so wait, half of what they were doing was pointless, but whatever.
Yeah.
So what would you give this one?
Oh, probably go about a 6.
6? Yeah, I'll meet you there. Not about animation. I was worried about the premise of it, but some of it works, some of it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But you might enjoy this one.
Yeah.
Or you may not. Who knows?
So let's move on to our last film, Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. This one follows Scooby and the gang. They are in Tokyo.
They're in Tokyo for Daphne's martial artist tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is revealed that she is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the end of her story for the thing, mainly.
There's this giant...
the Black Samurai!
Yeah. And he is basically causing mayhem, kind of a ruckus, and...
He's trying to get back his legendary sword, the Doom sword.
Mm-hmm. And pretty much the gang has to find out, who it is, or, what's causing this spirit or whatnot to come and create chaos for everybody.
Then it is up to Scooby and Shaggy to learn what it takes to be real samurai,
Mm-hmm.
and it's up to them to stop the real Black Samurai.
Yeah.
So what did you think of this film?
Both Chinese and Japanese culture, I think, is very interesting. If there's a film about, samurai or ninjas or whatever, I'm pretty much interested. But this one, no interest at all. I was bored out of my mind with this film.
Yes, it just takes the generic stuff, what everyone assumes or may know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all they do. They don't go into hardly any depth of anything. They have, let's see, like the beginning, they have all these different martial artists,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns out Daphne is pretty much at their level.
Yeah.
Which, what? Okay, whatever. There's that. They throw around samurai a lot,
Mm-hmm.
which I know it's important to the film, but they just throw it around willy-nilly, but they're trying to say it's this sacred thing, but it's just, they keep doing it. It's like too common to be what they're trying to portray. It doesn't really work, and the thing I didn't like was the ending for it.
Mm-hmm.
They're building up the whole samurai, and then it's Shaggy and Scooby, they have to stop the Black Samurai,
Mm-hmm.
and they both are fighting
Yeah.
samurai, but they're using one sword,
Mm-hmm.
and it is Scooby who deals the final blow,
Yeah.
and Scooby is given the he's our hero! Yay! We erect a statue in his honor. Shaggy, he gets nothing.
Yeah.
It took both of them to do it. They're a partnership. If it wasn't for both of them, they wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
That's just me. I know Scooby's this type of character. Of course, he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But shouldn't they both get a statue?
You would think, but
nope.
Yep. But yeah, this one is too boring.
It leaves a lot to be desired.
It only runs about an hour and 14 minutes, but it definitely felt about 2 hours.
It's slow. The jokes aren't really there. This one is a pass for me.
Yeah.
But what would you give it?
Probably give this one a 3, honestly. I did not get into this one at all.
Yeah, I think I'd have to match you at a 3. It leaves a lot to be desired. It's trying to sell the culture of the samurai and the prestige of the samurai, but it doesn't pull it off very well.
Yeah. But anyway, so tell us, guys, have you seen these movies? Chill Out Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King, or Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword?
Tell us, did you like them? Did you hate them? Tell us in the comments. Let us know what you think.
If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe.
Be sure to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Be sure to check out our other videos. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, I'm Corey.
I'm Alan.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
He's Grumpy C. See you guys later.